Hey guys, Josiah here. Welcome back to another episode of Josiah Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Las Vegas race. I'm sorry, first of all, that I couldn't get to Auto Club last week, but I can tell you how Bush won. I'm just a lazy butthole, so couldn't quite get to it. Also another thing, I do have new glasses. I got these today, so I had the other pair for like 5 years, and they started to get worn out. So I'm glad I got these now. So get used to that, because you're gonna see it often now, from now on. Anyway, so the Vegas race. Before we even talk about it, we need to talk about a driver who was not in the field. That was Chase Elliott. On Friday of last week, he was in a snowboarding accident. He fractured his tibia, and they've announced that he'll be out for about 6 weeks at a minimum. So Josh Berry filled in for him in Vegas. He'll fill in for him in the ovals, and Jordan Taylor will fill in for him at COTA. So that's that. But it kind of was fitting, as you can see by that's why it's titles that they did it for Chase, and then who's they? Their teammates. HMS finished 1, 2, 3. Byron won the race, Larson second, Bowman third. So that was good to see. Just what could have been with Elliott in the car. You think he would have had a good car if he was in the driver's seat. And nothing against Josh Berry. Josh Berry is a good driver, and I like him. But like he's this is only his third Cup star. He's trying to learn. He was just doing it to learn, not to like go out there and win, so they just did learning logs and laps and stuff. He finished like I don't know 28th or something. He hit the wall a little bit. He was running outside the top 20, but anyway. So let's talk about Las Vegas. Joe Logano was on the pole. He fell. He lost the lead early and then never came back. He had a struggle. He actually was the only car I believe that actually was out of the race. He had contact in stage 3. He was battling Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. Keselowski, his former teammate, got up, or maybe Logano got up. Something. He rushed the wall. He ended up spinning out through the grass on the front stretch, and his car bobbed in the air. So that was interesting, but he would be done for the day. Sucks for Logano though. He ran over the Pennzoil logo, so Pennzoil car ran over the Pennzoil logo, give it a nice new look. Anyway, there was like no cautions other than the stage where there was like no cautions until like stage 3 with the Logano wreck. Then the second one came with like 3 laps to go or something, like 5 to go probably, with Eric Almirola getting into the wall. Kyle Larson was about to win the race too when the caution came out, so that sucked. He was already like a couple seconds ahead of Byron. Although his lead was closing though. Or no, I don't think it was Byron. I think it was it Byron or was it someone else? I can't remember now. I think it was Byron. I'm not sure though. But Martin Truex Jr. stayed out on the overtime restart. Did him no harm. He lost the lead coming to the white flag and then fell back for 7. So at least he got a top 10. At least Martin Truex Jr. is my pick to win the championship. Was my pick to win the championship as a dark horse because I thought he had a resurging season. Kind of like what Kyle Busch is doing right now, but not the case. I mean, he's had good runs. Like the 500, he had a good car. The Clash, he won obviously. Duels, he was solid. Um, yeah, Auto Club, he was solid until he ran into issues. Here, he got a top 10. He was running top 10. It's not the top 5 most parts, so he's doing good. See, because it's like last year. He didn't do bad. He just didn't score wins. And that was the problem because so many people won last year. Hopefully that's not the case this year because otherwise he probably be in the playoffs. I'm talking about Truex, obviously. But anyways, congrats to William Byron. He did get the win. Congrats to him. There was a wreck on the final lap with like Allmendinger and like Briscoe and a bunch of other people. Looked like they were okay, but yeah, that's for Chase Elliott for you guys. While that was happening, it was interesting because Chase Elliott was tweeting like, I wanted to change my March part of my script, but they declined it, which was a joke, but he did thank everyone for the support right afterwards. So yeah, he was watching the race, recovering from his home for Rick Hendrick. Again, to continuing to pray for Chase Elliott. Hopefully he can get back as soon as he can. His next race back, according to someone, would be at Talladega, which would be... It's not a good place to make your return back from injury. Talladega is a pretty dangerous track, obviously, with the restricted play racing, the close racing, and all that, but the high speeds, all that. That's interesting. So yeah, that's congrats to William Byron. The Xfinity race was won by Austin Hill after Chandler Smith lost the lead with like 2 laps to go according to the white flag after he had a 3-second lead and then choked it, basically. Biggest choke I've ever seen in NASCAR history. I'm sorry to Chandler Smith, but anyway, I like him a lot, but still, there was that. Congrats to him. Kyle Busch won the truck race, so congrats to him as well. Congrats to all the winners. I'm trying to make this as long as it's only 4 minutes and not even 5 minutes. So I need like other things to talk about, which I can't really off the top of my head. So I guess I'll just end this here. I guess. I mean, like, because nothing happened in Las Vegas. I can tell you that Byron swept the stages and he led the most laps. and then of course won the race. But that was because he won the race off pit road. He beat Larson off pit road. I forgot to mention that. And then obviously he beat Truex in the coming to the white flag and all that stuff. Anyway, but that's gonna do it for this very short episode of Josiah's Grape Reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash like, subscribe, all that stuff. Just a suggestion. I don't support clouds. Just a suggestion there. I plan to have some new videos and new content out this week. I mentioned on my community tab post, whatever the thingy is, that I plan to have some NFL content. Because I know the trade deadline, the franchise tag deadline, I'll talk about a lot of stuff. I also plan on doing a tier list for NFL and then NASCAR, maybe a part 3 to the candy tier list. I have some ideas in my head. I hope I can get to them, and of course, unboxing is the thing that's really keeping my channel up. We're still looking. Me and my dad are still looking for that cast, but as soon as we can, obviously, I'll post them on here and unbox them for y'all. So, anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for whatever the heck the next video will be. See you guys. Bye.